Steelers. So that's who we're going to see. We're going to get underway here right now. That'll do it for your pregame show as Kane Meyer steps in for the Panthers, and he will face off here with pitch on the way, and that's going to be in the dirt for a ball. He's going to face off with the pitcher, Mason Thornton from the Comets. Meyer will step in. Hey, Tim, did you get the video all set up for us?
Absolutely not. I got one camera going.
One camera going.
I got to run a battery out at some point.
One camera is better than no cameras.
Who told you that?
Count 2 balls, no strikes to Kane Meyer. Thornton will come set on the hill. It is a windy day here, but really nice out. Pitch on the way. Called a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now, the count to Meyer. As always, Tim Wilson, my esteemed broadcast colleague, joining us. He's working on getting the, we got swinging a hit there for Meyer. That's going to go to short. Shortstop picks it. There's the throw to first, and it'll be in time to put Meyer back in the dugout and 1 away here for the Panthers. That's going to bring up Rollins, the third baseman for Mountain Grove. I was going to say, we got a new nickname for you. We're just going to call you El Fuego.
El Fuego.
Yeah, the fire. And I'm not going to tell anybody why. You just have to ask Tim every time. Pitch on the way to Rollins. That'll be high and away for a ball. You'll have to ask Tim every time you see him, hey, what does that mean? And why do they call you that?
They don't call me that, Moose.
Well, from now on, we are. Pitch on the way to Rollins. That's called a strike. Count goes 1-1 with 1 away here. We're in the top of the first inning. Panthers up to bat here. Rollins will step in. Pitch on the way. Swung on for strike 2. They say Thornton is a pretty good arm here for the Comets.
I don't have the exact stats, but I know they're up in their win column.
Mm-hmm. Pitch on the way. That'll be low and inside for a ball. Class 2 school. But, yes, very good baseball tradition here and a very good baseball team.
Out here somewhere in Missouri.
Pitch on the way. Rung him up. That'll be 2 away for the Panthers here as Rollins is caught looking.
Eli Golden stepping up to the plate.
Yep, that'll bring up Eli Golden. Golden bats in the 3-hole, plays the shortstop today. Thornton will come set on the rubber. Here's the pitch. It's a long, sweeping curveball for ball 1. We got great seats here, Tim.
Oh, yeah. They got us a nice little booth set up here.
Pitch on the way from Thornton. Called a ball. That'll be 2-0. The count with 2 away here in the top of the first for the Panthers. Thornton toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. Called strike. So the count goes 2-2 now. Or, I'm sorry, 2-1. Thornton with the pitch. I watched that one go by for strike 2. Now 2-2 count to Golden here. Eli in the batter's box. Pitch on the way from Thornton. Rung him up, caught him looking, strike 3. That'll do it for the top of the first here. We'll send it back to the studio and get a word from your Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Sports here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We're in the bottom of the first here. It is nothing still. Panthers went down in order there in the first as we get set to see Taylor Garner here today on the hill for the Panthers. Cade Clary, the shortstop, leads it off for the Alton Comets. It's funny, Tim, we were talking about, being the home of Panther Sports and how we, go to everything. I don't see anybody else. Do you see anybody else?
Just
I don't.
Panther fans.
Yeah, just Panther fans. That's it. Nobody else decided to make the long trip down here. All right, we're ready to go here as Clary steps in. Here's the first pitch to him, and he'll take that for strike one. Good sign when Garner gets a first pitch strike. Taylor winds up. Here's the pitch. Drop. Oh, no, they'll say it's a ball. 1-1 count. Look good from here, Tim.
Yeah, the umpires confused me a little bit.
Yeah, pitch on the way. He'll swing at that one. It's fouled off. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cade Clary.
I like this group out here already. They are camera aware. They know how to duck under a camera when
That's
they walk
right.
in.
Pitch on the way from Garner. That's outside for ball 2. So count goes 2-2 here with no outs in the bottom of the first inning. Yeah, I mean, we struggle with that sometimes. Pitch on the way from Garner. He sped it up there. Count goes full.
I got to be careful because I sound like I'm complaining.
Oh, you're not. Pitch on the way from Taylor. Rung him up. First strikeout of the day for Garner.
Mason Thornton coming up.
Yep, that'll bring up the pitcher, Mason Thornton. They were had the radar gun out over here when he was pitching in the first inning. They clocked him out of the windup at 87 miles an hour. Sound familiar, Tim?
87 miles an hour. You jerk.
With the radar gun even. Pitch on the way from Garner. He'll foul that one off. So the count goes 0-1 here to Thornton.
Yeah, when you're going somewhere, take your time.
That's right.
Speed kills.
Pitch on the way from Garner, and that's going to be popped up. Meyer tries to make a play on it, but it goes out of play. Man, I'm glad we're parked far enough away from the building here. That's like the third one. That's like the third one that's went over the roof here. Garner from the stretch, swung on, goes down the third baseline, foul. Will stay at 0-2 with 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning. Except for that guy, right? Garner with the delivery. He'll swing and miss for strike 2. That's 2 strikeouts for Garner so far. Struck out the first 2 batters. That's going to bring up Holzapfel. Jaron Holzapfel. Plays center or catcher. Nope, catcher. First pitch to him's a ball. Garner will get his sign, rocks, fires. Called strike there. 1 ball, 1 strike to count now to Holzapfel. Here's the pitch from Garner. Strike 2. Back-to-back strikes there from Taylor. Pitch on the way, and that'll be outside. Try to get him to chase there. Nothing doing, though. Count goes 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away here for the Panthers in the bottom of the first. Holzapfel steps in. Garner will get his sign out of the. Oh, hit right back to him. That's going to go to shortstop. Eli Golden got him. What a play there from Eli Golden. Charged the ball and was able to get the throw to first just in the nick of time. That's going to do it in the first inning. We'll go to the top of the second, the Panther top of the second, right here on your home, your only home for Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Baseball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We go to the top of the second. You'll have Harker batting in the 4-hole leading off here. Faces off with Mason Thornton. Thornton got an arm on him. Said they were dropping him in there at 87 miles an hour.
It's kind of cool we got radar here without even purchasing it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. Harker, you're going to get me in trouble today. Harker about to step in here to face off with Thornton as we're waiting on the umpire. All right, we're set to go here. Trace will step in. Pitch on the way. He'll swing at the first thing he sees and fouls it off.
I like it. Panthers being aggressive early.
That's right. Sometimes being aggressive at the plate is just what you need. Harker steps back in. Pitch on the way to him. He swings at that one. Goes strike two. Count 0-2 now to Trace. He'll step back in for one more here. Pitch on the way from Thornton. He hits it out to right. It's a high fly ball, and it's going to get down all the way to the fence. He's rounding second, and here comes the throw. Will not be in time as Trace Harker with the leadoff double here in the second for us. That's going to bring up Kidd. Thank you. There's 1 out of 3 people ducked anyway, right?
Well.
Oh, she's going to sit right in front of you too, Tim.
It's all right. It ain't about us.
Nope. Kidd will step in here. We'll see what's going to happen. Thornton on the hill. He'll check the runner at second. Pitch on the way. That's swung on for strike one. Count 0-1 to Kidd here with no outs. Runner on second and Trace Harker. Pitch on the way from Thornton. Says it's high for a ball. Count 1-1 now. Trace gets a big lead at second. There's a throwback. Not in time, though, as he's able to get back. Count will stay 1-1 here as Kidd steps back in. Thornton will come set on the rubber. He'll check the runner at second. Here's the pitch. I didn't like that call.
68 miles an hour on that one.
Yeah. Oh, do you got the radar going?
I don't.
Oh, you got it. You can see it. Yep, 68 on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Kidd. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and that's hit in the hole. We're going to score one there. Oh, no, they'll hold him up at third as Harker looked like he had time, but Coach Richardson can see better than we can, right? So a single advances the runner, and that is going to bring up Garner, the pitcher. So runners on first and second, no outs here in the top of the second. Garner steps in.
Good top of the second so far.
That's right. Thornton checks the runner at first. Pitch on the way. They'll say it's low for ball one. Taylor will step back in now. Thornton will come set. Here's the delivery. Swung on for strike one. Count goes 1-1 to Taylor Garner. Got runners on the corners here. Score 0-0 if you're just joining us. Here's the pitch from Thornton. Got him waving at one outside there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Taylor Garner, the Panther pitcher. Thornton will come set on the rubber. Here's the pitch. Ooh, try to get him to chase high, and Garner with good discipline there didn't swing at it. 2-2. Thornton will check on the runners, and here's the pitch. Rung him up. Caught him looking. Dropped that curveball in there and froze him. That is going to bring up Parsons for the Panthers. Say that 5 times fast. Parsons for the Panthers.
You say it 5 times.
I don't want to. Pitch on the way, shows bunt, lays one down, but it rolls foul. Try a little squeeze play there.
It'll be strike 1 on Parsons.
Count 0-1. He'll step back in. Briar Parsons. Chance to open it up for the Panthers here. Pitch on the way. Outside. And a low. Count 1-1 now with no outs. Or I'm sorry, 1 out. The score 0-0 here. Pitch on the way, and they'll foul that one off to the screen. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Parsons. Beautiful day here. If the wind would quit blowing, it'd be real nice, huh?
I like the wind.
Oh, you do? I like to
when I
drive
got a
like the
bunch of-
wind. Pitch on the way, swung on for strike 3, and that'll
Any chance you get.
be out number 2. That's right. I'm going to ding you every chance I get. Out number 2 there for the Panthers. And that's going to bring up Thompson, the DH. Skip stepping in here. Where's the number 24 bats? Right-handed. He'll see Thornton for the first time today. Pitch on the way to him. Called strike there. Panthers got runners on first and second here. Need a base hit to bring one home. Here's the pitch from Thornton. Ooh, he had to duck out of the way. His head was, you're like right in front of me, guy. Pitch on the way, and that's going to be hit hard. Fly ball. Can't see because there's a kid in front of me. And it's out of here. Skip Thompson clears the bases. Nice job, Skip. Had runners on the corners and hit one straight out to center field. Big blast for Skip Thompson. And the team's going to meet him at home plate. Panthers open it up 3-0 here with 2 away in the top of the second inning. Wow, that was a towering home run.
Heck of a start.
Towering home run from Skip Thompson. And I'm telling you what, the wind is blowing in here. Who's up after Skip?
That would be Luke Watson.
Yep, Luke Watson stepping in, plays second base. Where's the number 11? Bats right-handed. No pressure on him now, huh? Pitch on the way, and that'll be outside for a ball. Can you believe that kid sat down right in front of me? It was
Hey, that's a
just
lucky
having
kid,
a
man.
conversation. Pitch on the way. Hit right back to the pitcher, and he knocks it down. There's a race to first, and Luke's going to lose. That'll be out number 3. There's Watson. Can't outrun the pitcher. We go to the bottom of the second right here on your home of Panther Sports. It's Big Country 99.
Are you looking for a bank that's a proven leader and a true partner in our community? Town & Country Bank recently earned a prestigious 5-star rating from Newsweek, securing a spot among America's best regional banks in 2025. But we're more than just an award-winning bank. We have a proud history of providing exceptional service and a deep commitment to our community. We're proud to support Mountain Grove Athletics and all of our local students. Come visit us at our Mountain Grove location to experience the difference for yourself and see how we can help you with any of your banking needs.
Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Baseball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We're going to the bottom of the second here.
Yes, sir, thank you.
It's funny, there's bleachers in front of us and the camera's in front of us, and we're having people are trying to get out of the view of the camera. We got Caden Willard stepping in to face off with Garner, who will start his second inning of work here. Pitch on the way from Taylor, and that's going to be hit in the hole. It'll be a single to left. The second inning starting out a little different for everybody. Well, we had the wrong batter. We had number 9 was the leadoff batter there. That was Mason Thornton. Did we go out of order?
Jaron Holzapple.
And yeah, that's not Holzapple, though. 8 is Willard, who we were just talking about, who is now up to bat.
Okay.
Yep, pitch on the way to him. Called strike 1 with the runner on first and no outs here. Bottom of the second inning, 3-0 Panthers on the back of a Skip Thompson towering home run. Pitch on the way from Garner, calling a strike. Got him in the hole 0-2 now. Garner comes set. Here's the pitch. It's going to be popped up. Infield, Taylor Garner calling for it, and he'll take it for out number 1. Yeah, they had 2 on the scoreboard. That's why I was waiting. You're on top of it, Tim.
Hey.
That brings up number 3, Riley Barton. So Barton will step in to face off. Pitch on the way. They'll say it's inside for a ball with Taylor Garner. 1 ball, no strikes here with 1 out. A runner on first. Pitch on the way from Garner. That's hit hard to left. That's in the air. Going back is the left fielder, and he got it. Who was that? Left is Parsons. So great defensive play there from Parsons for out number 2. Man, with the way the wind's blowing, you know that thing had to be carrying all over the place. That's going to bring up number 1, the second baseman, Jacob Ruddy. Garner, great work with a runner on first here. That's going to be hit in the, nope, they'll say foul as it went across the third baseline. So the count goes 0-1 to Ruddy on a first pitch swing and a foul ball. Pitch on the way to Ruddy, and the ball gets away from the catcher. There's the throw to second, and they'll say he's safe as Meyer had a rocket to second, but it wasn't in time. Counts 1-1 to Ruddy here. Now with the runner on second and 2 out in the bottom of the second. Garner will check the runner, and then there's the pitch. He'll pop this one up. Meyer calling for it, waving him off, and he'll take it for out number 3, and that retires the side. Panther, we go to the top of the third. The Panther top of the third. I don't know why they put the 4th up. Right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Baseball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We're down at the home of the Comets here in Alton tonight for baseball action. 3-0 Panthers here going to the top of the third. You'll have the top of the lineup in Kane Meyer, the catcher, wearing the number 3, bats right-handed. He'll lead off here for the Panthers. One more warm-up pitch here for Thornton. There's the throw down to second, and we should be ready for action. Except for now they're going to have a meeting on the mound with Thornton. Didn't see that coming as Asher. What's up, Asher? What do you need, buddy?
Can I by chance do this camera on the other side of the pool?
Yeah, dude. Do whatever you got to do.
As Meyer will step in now to face off with Thornton for the second time. Pitch on the way. That was over his head. 1-0 count to Kane Meyer. Here's the pitch, and that'll be in the dirt for ball 2. What'd you got?
Oh, Asher Richardson helping me out with the camera. Appreciate
What a
him.
nice guy. He's a super nice kid.
I don't know about all that. But
Well, I think so. Pitch on the way up at the eyeball level. They'll say that's ball 3.
I'm just kidding. He is a nice kid. Got to give him a hard time.
Better watch out. His mom will get you. Pitch on the way. They'll call that one a strike. He was taken all the way there with a 3-0 count, now 3-1. Here's Thornton with the delivery, and again over his head. Just can't get the strike zone down for Meyer there. And now we'll send Kane down to first on a walk. Brings up the third baseman in Rollins. Bats left-handed here. Where's the number 2? Been a pickoff move over to first as Meyer able to get back. Oh, I can see fine. You're Rollins will step in. Thornton with the pitch. Shows bunt. Throws down to second. Runner doesn't go. Count 1-0 to Rollins. Meyer will take another big lead. Thornton checks on the runner. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt. Throws it inside. Meyer goes as it gets past the catcher. He'll be easily at second on a pass ball there. Count goes 2-0 to Rollins in the meantime. Thornton comes set now. He'll check the. Yeah, I'm still here. Why do you keep taking me off? Yes, we're on. Put me back on. Welcome back to Panther Sports here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Rollins gets on there.
Eli Golden up. Runners at first and third. Good opportunity again for the Panthers.
.30 the count here with runners on the corners. Pickoff move over to first. Gets away. We're going to score a run there as Meyer with heads up baseball. And the runner goes to second and Rollins as well. Makes it 4-0. 4-0 the score here. And that's going to bring a visit to the mound. Looks like we're going to get a pitching change here. As we do, we'll send it back to the studio for a word for our Panther sponsors right here on our home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Right here in the heart of Mountain Grove, Family Pharmacy is proud to be your hometown pharmacy, where friendly faces, trusted care, and personal service still matter. From prescriptions to health. Right here in the heart of Mountain Grove, Family Pharmacy is proud to be your hometown pharmacy, where friendly faces, trusted care, and personal service still matter. From prescriptions to health supplies and all your Panther Pride gear, we've got what your family needs. As a local family business, we're proud to support our schools, our teams, and our community.
In the third, pitch on the way. That's called strike two. Eli in the hole here, 0-2.
Great, I'm already getting messages with your little nickname. Appreciate that.
We'll just call him El Fuego. That's right.
No, sir.
Thornton with the pitch. Swung on for strike three, and that'll do it for Eli Golden. It's going to bring up Trace Harker. Harker bats in the four-hole, wears the number 21, that is. Thornton checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch. We're in there for strike one. So the count goes 0-1 to Harker. That's a looping curveball, isn't it? Thornton will come set on the mound. Pitch on the way. Check swing from Harker. They'll say he didn't go around. Count 1-1 now. Thornton will come set and check on the runner at second. Pitch on the way. That's called strike two. Trace in the hole now, 1-2. He'll step back in. Pitch on the way. He'll swing at that one and foul it off to keep himself alive. Count stays 1-2 here. Harker steps in. Thornton with the the umpire called time right as Thornton was in the middle of a pitch. Got dirt in his eyes. The wind started blowing and it blew dirt in the umpire's eyes. He had to call timeout right as Thornton was in the middle of his windup. So the count stays 1-2 here. Pitch on the way now. That's going to be low and away to bring the count to 2-2 for Harker. Harker. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in the dirt for ball three. Gets away from the catcher. Rollins stays at second. Count full now. He's worked his way back into this one. So full count, one out here with a runner on for Harker. 4-0 Panthers if you're just joining us. We're in the top of the third. Pitch on the way, and he'll foul that one off. It's up head high. Three balls, 2 strikes now as Trace will step back in. Here's the windup. Pitch on the way, swung on for strike three. It goes down. Catcher's going to make the throw down to first. In time, runner advances to third now with 2 away. And that is going to bring up Kid. Duh Kid. Two outs here, 4-0 Panthers. As Kid makes his way into the box. Pitch on the way, swung on, waved at that one for strike one. Just brought the heater.
Love how he hits himself in the head.
Second pitch on the way, that one will be a ball. Count goes 1-1 with 2 away here. Pitch on the way from Thornton. He'll swing at that one. Strike two. And chasing down in the dirt there.
He wants to send it. No doubt.
Count goes 1-2 here for Kid. Pitch on the way, and he watched the last one go by for strike three. That'll do it for this half inning. We'll send it back to the studio. Panthers up 4-0 here as we go to the bottom of the third. Right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Game night, every play matters, and at home, every detail matters too. For years, Hawkins Home and Lawn has been helping families in Mountain Grove build a home they can be proud of, just like we're proud to support our Panthers. From furniture and appliances to keeping your lawn in top shape with quality equipment, we've got you covered. And if your equipment is on the injury list, our repair shop is here to keep everything running smoothly. Hawkins Home and Lawn, located on North Main in Mountain Grove.
Tough on the field, trusted at home, Hawkins gets it done.
Yeah! Go Panthers.
Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Sports here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. It's Panther baseball tonight. We're down here in Alton. Who's leading off, Tim? I didn't see the number. Pitch on the way from Garner, swung on. That'll be hit to third baseman up with a throw to first in time for out number one. Guess it doesn't matter who it was, does it?
Yeah, it was number 2, I think.
Yeah, that was Kendrick Seacrest. Haven't been through the order yet, which is odd at this stage. John Montgomery, the third baseman, will step in now to face Garner. Pitch on the way. 68-mile-an-hour strike there. Kids right in front of us have a radar gun. Pitch on the way. Called strike 2. Garner dealing here. Oh, no, 1-1 count. I guess he missed on the first one. Pitch on the way. That'll be swung on and flied out to short. It's going to drop between the third baseman and right or left field. So a single there. It's going to bring up number 28, top of the lineup, and Cade Clary, the shortstop. Where's the number 28? Bats right-handed. He'll step in now. So a runner on for the Comets. 4-0 Panthers here in the bottom of the third. Pitch on the way from Garner. That's going to be inside for a ball. Garner will check the runner. Here's the pitch. That's going to be away for ball. Count goes 2-0 here with no out, or 1 out, sorry. Garner will come set. Here's the pitch. I don't know what was wrong with that one. 3-0. To Clary. Here's the pitch. Nope, they'll send him down to first on a walk. 4 straight balls there from Garner. It's going to bring up the pitcher in Mason Thornton. But not before it brings Coach Richardson to the mound. And I do believe we're going to have a, yep, he's taking the ball. We're going to have a pitching change here. Maybe. We'll hold it here for just 1 second to see if that's the case. As he had said, he was going to throw 3 or 4 arms here tonight. But having a talk out there with Garner. Nope, they're switching everybody up. It looks like we are going to get a pitching change here. Nope. The official going out there to break it up, so it won't have time for all that. 4-0 the score here as Coach Richardson breaks the huddle, and we will stay with Taylor Garner. Mason Thornton steps in with a 1 out here and a runner on first. Garner gets his sign. He'll check the runner at second. Pitch on the way. Called a ball. Sorry, runners on first and second, Tim. Here's the pitch from Garner. Swung on. You can feel the wind from that swing. Way back here for 1-1 now.
One out, 2 runners on.
Checks on the runner at second. Here's the delivery. He'll foul that one off. Count now 1-2. In the bottom of the third, Tim, already. It seems like we haven't been here that long.
It's been going by quick.
Garner will come set. Here's the pitch. Oh, that's too high. Count 2-2 now with one away. 4-0, your score. Panthers lead this one. Garner with the delivery. Call to strike. So count goes 2-2 to Thornton.
I thought that was 3.
No. No. What is going on? He did not call a strike. They say, no, they did call a strike. He's out. We're all confused. 2 outs here. Who's that bring up? Holzapple. Umpire needs to make a definitive call there. That would be nice. Pitch on the way to Holzapple. He'll call that one a strike about 10 minutes after the pitch. 1 out here. 0-1 count. Pitch on the way from Garner. That's going to be hit right back up the middle to the pitcher. Shortstop will take the out at second for out number 3, and that'll do it here. In the bottom of the third, we'll send it back to the studio and get a word from our Panther sponsors. We'll come back with the Panther top of the fourth for you right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
You need a great bank, yeah, there is no doubt that our service is the best. Come and check us out. Whether it's a loan or deposit account, let Stockman's be your bank, it's you we're all about. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future.
I swear to God, Hayden, if you don't take the mouth call out or quit doing it, we're going to have problems.
Keep that open. Let's take this out here because it's just in the way.
Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Baseball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We go to the top of the fourth inning. 4-0 Panthers here. As they had a real good top of the second, didn't they, Tim?
They did.
I'm going to bring up Taylor Garner for the Panthers, the pitcher. He'll be followed by Briar Parsons, the left fielder, who had a great grab out there in left. Wind blowing left to right here.
They've been sharp defensively. Nobody's falling asleep. That's a good
Parsons,
thing.
or pitch on the way anyway. Ball 1 from Thornton. 1 ball, no strikes there. The count to Garner. Pitch on the way. That'll be called strike 1. Count goes 1-1. Thornton speeding things up out there. That's another pitch. Oh, now. Looked like it was going to hit him, but broke back across the plate for 1. Count goes 1-2 here to Taylor Garner. Here's the pitch. That's how fast he's working. I can't even get it out before he's throwing the next one.
No nonsense. Everybody's
He's
getting a 4-day weekend.
definitely speeding up out there. He's sped up his work since the first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. That'll be outside. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. He'll reach out and tap that one and stay alive.
Gave it a little tap tap.
Give it a little tap, tap, taparoo. Count stays 1-2 to Taylor. He'll step back in. Pitch on the way from Thornton. Watched it go by for strike 3. That'll do it for Taylor Garner. It's out number 1 in the top of the 4th for the Panthers. Brings up Briar Parsons, the lefty. He'll step in now. Thornton, right to work. Pitch on the way and almost wings him. Count goes, what was that? Don't repeat it. After I really, yeah.
Dugout noise.
Yeah. Second pitch on the way. That's swung on for strike 1. Count 1-1 now. Here's the pitch. He'll swing at that one and foul it off. Count now 1-2 to Briar Parsons. 3-sport athlete. Good kid. Pitch on the way. Swung on. He'll hit that one in the hole between short and third. That's going to get down for a single for Parsons. Stayed alive in his at-bat there and was able to reach. That's going to bring up Skip Thompson. The last time he was up, we all kind of know what happened. He hit a towering home run to left center. That was huge.
Is that the first one of the season? I know it's the first one.
I have not been to all the games, so I couldn't tell you if it was the first one or not. Pitch on the way from Thornton. He'll watch the first one go by for ball 1. Runner on first for the Panthers. 1 away here. Top of the 4th inning, 4-0. Mountain Grove with the lead. Pitch on the way from Thornton. Another high one. Count goes 2-0.
Catcher's got some springs on him.
I'm telling you. I don't think I can catch that kid. He's throwing like 90. A little high there for ball 3. Count 3-0 now to Skip. Thornton with the pitch. Ooh, went right after him there with the strike. Down the middle. Count 3-1 now. The pitch went right back at him, straight down the middle for strike 2. Count now full. Do you think he comes with one more? I say off speed. And it's in the dirt. Runner will advance there. Well, he's advancing anyway because that's a walk. So runners on first and second now. Brings up number 11 for the Panthers and Luke Watson, the second baseman. Watson will step in now. Thornton comes set. Here's the pitch. Called strike 1. Thornton working quickly out there on the mound. Here's the pitch. Say it's outside for ball 1. Count goes 1-1 now. Top of the 4th inning here.
Sun's starting to peek out.
Yep, pitch on the way. It's a strike. I hate that. I'm like, no, it's a ball, but no, it's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now. Here's the pitch, and he'll swing at that one for strike 3. Now 2 away for the Panthers. Back to the top of the lineup, and Kane Meyer. So 2 away with runners on here for Meyer. First and second for the runners. Pitch on the way from Thornton. Say it's outside for ball 1. Meyer will step back in. Pitch on the way, and he hits that one. Lifts it to center. It's going to be a high fly ball. Center fielder will take it for out number 3. That'll do it for the Panthers here in the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th with the Panthers up 4-0 here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Since 1920, Ozark Mountain Coke has been part of the Ozarks built on family, tradition, and community. Today, we're honored to stand behind Mountain Grove High School athletics. Ozark Mountain Coke, celebrating a century of refreshment and Panther pride.
Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Baseball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Got an update for you on Lady Panther softball action. Tim, you want to run that one down?
Sure, we got a 16-0 lead against Liberty right now.
In the second.
Bottom of the second, yes, sir.
16-0 in the bottom of the second. That's pretty good.
Right now, Bradley Curtis is up to bat, but
Kanan Clary, the catcher, will step in here to take his cuts. We're going to stick with Garner here in the bottom of the fourth. Meyer out at the mound having a conversation. He'll make his way back. What were you going to say?
I wasn't going to say anything. I was just kind of reading to see what happened. Looks like just a lot of errors, grounds, and
Gotcha.
Just getting around the bases easy.
High batter softball IQ, we'll put it that way. Pitch on the way from Garner, swung at for strike one. He'll step back in now, does Clary. Garner rocks, fires. Called, strike two, count 0-2 now. To Clary. Garner gets his sign, works from the windup, pitch on the way, try to get him to chase one high and away. But Clary with good discipline. Counts 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. He golfs at that one, hits it to third. Third baseman comes up with it to fire to first. In time for out number one. Was a good throw there.
That was a good throw. Caden Willard coming up.
That was Rollins that made the throw from third. That was a good one. Pitch on the way. Nope, drops it in there for a strike. Man, I don't like that delayed strike call.
This bugs you, huh?
A little bit. Pitch on the way from Garner. He'll swing at that one for strike two. So in the hole 0-2 is Willard. Some nice pink gloves there. Pitch on the way. Rung him up. Caught him looking. That's the third strikeout of the night for Garner, if you're keeping score. It's going to bring up number 3, the DH, and Riley Barton. I think that's where I messed up the last time. I thought the 3 was an 8.
I can see how that happens.
Garner with the pitch. They'll say it's high for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 out here. 4-0 Panthers. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch on the way from Garner. Swung at for strike two. I'm sorry, strike one.
Garner's having a really good game.
Oh, yeah, he's making his pitches. He's locating. Got a little velocity on it. Pitch on the way. He'll get him for strike two there. Count now 1-2. Got him waving at it. Here's the pitch from Garner. And he'll get him. Strike 3. And that'll do it for this half inning, and also adds to the strikeout total for him at 4. We'll send it back to the studio and get a word from our Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Game night, every play matters, and at home, every detail matters too. For years, Hawkins Home and Lawn has been helping families in Mountain Grove build a home they can be proud of, just like we're proud to support our Panthers. From furniture and appliances to keeping your lawn in top shape with quality equipment, we've got you covered. And if your equipment is on the injury list, our repair shop is here to keep everything running smoothly. Hawkins Home and Lawn, located on North Main in Mountain Grove.
Jump on the field, trust it at home, Hawkins gets it done.
Go Panthers.
Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Baseball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We go to the top of the fifth inning. Panthers up 4-0. Bring up Rollins, the third baseman for the Panthers. Rollins gets ready. Still waiting on the catcher to make his way back from the mound.
There's a little dog sitting on a lap in front of us, and he's just having the time of his life.
Living his best life. Pitch
on
on the way. That's going to be high for ball one to Rollins. Yeah. Living his best life. You should take a picture and put that on the Facebook page. Rollins, pitch on the way. Ball two. I have to wait like 10 seconds now, before I call the pitch because I don't want to be wrong. Pitch on the way. He'll pop this one up. And will it stay in play? It does not stay in play, but the catcher can't get it. I think he hurt himself, too.
He's all right. I'm going to pan down to this dog here.
Yeah, there you go. Living his best life. That way everybody else can see it, right?
Yeah.
By the way, we haven't told anybody how you can find this yet.
How can they find us?
On YouTube,
I don't
man.
know. No, it's YouTube, Mountain Grove Panther Athletics. Search it up. Hit the like button. You get a little animation of a baseball. It's kind of cool. Give it a shot.
Here's the pitch to Rollins, and that'll go down and away for a ball. Count now 3-1. Thornton looked good in the first. Second, it kind of fell apart for him. Pitch on the way. Swung on. He'll pop this one up between the infield and outfield. Left fielder ranging over for it. He'll take it easily for out number one. So one away here. That's going to bring up Eli Golden for the Panthers, the shortstop. He's over in this one so far. That just means he's due, Tim.
That's right.
First pitch on the way to Eli. He'll wave at for strike one.
Miss IPOC, when she's announcing the home game, she always says number one in our hearts and number one on the field.
Second pitch on the way. That'll be high for a ball. Is that who's doing the PA announcing over there?
Yep.
Can hear her yelling on the radio.
Ever since Ben decided he's going to do bigger, better things.
Oh,
I guess.
went on to umpiring, yeah.
Yeah, congratulations to him, by the way.
Yeah, that's a big deal for him. Pitch on the way from Thornton. That's going to be high and outside for a ball, too. Good eye there.
Yeah, he's on the college level now, isn't he?
Who's that?
Ben.
I don't know the answer to that. Pitch on the way. It's in the dirt for ball three. 3-1 now, the count to Golden. Pitch on the way from Thornton. He'll hit this one high and hard to left. It's going to sky, though, and the left fielder able to take it for out number two. It's going to bring up Trace Harker for the Panthers. I was on the opposing team one time when Ben was the official.
Any good stories?
Oh, yeah, lots of them, but I'm not going to tell them on the radio. Pitch on the way to Harker. He'll swing at that one for strike one. You'll have to ask him about it sometime.
All right.
Harker pitched to him. That's called strike 2. In the hole 0-2, here's Trace. Thornton working quickly out there. Pitch on the way. He'll swing at that one for strike 3, and that'll do it for the top of the 5th. We'll send it back to the studio to get a word from our Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Congratulations to the Lady Panthers taking the big W there, 17-0. What was who were they playing, Tim?
They're playing Liberty.
Playing Liberty. Always good to get a win at Liberty.
It's a heck of a win.
Yep, 17-0. That's the run rule right there.
Yeah, it is.
As we get set for the bottom of the 5th here, it's going to bring up number 1 for Alton. That's Ruddy. Garner still on the bump. Pitch on the way. That's going to be low for ball 1. Garner's pitched good in this one. On the way to Ruddy. Swung at, and that's going to be hit back up the middle to short. Golden boots it. Actually went between or underneath his glove there and goes out into center for a base hit for Ruddy. That's going to bring up number 2, Seacrest. Bottom of the order here for the Comets. Yeah. Send it back to me.
Oh, they're going to get a rundown on it.
Welcome back to Panther Sports here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Sorry about the technical difficulty there. Comet runner makes it to third now with 1 away. It brings up Montgomery with 1 out and a runner on third. Pitch on the way from Garner. He pops it up to shallow center, or shallow right, that is. Right fielder able to get the out. Throw home, holds the runner. And keeps the Comets from scoring here. Now 2 outs. And we're back to the top of the lineup in Clary. Garner will step up. He'll check the runner at third. Pitch on the way to Clary. That'll be strike 1. Count 0-1 there. Here's the pitch. He'll hit that one hard right to Eli Golden. Golden snaps it out of the air for out number 3. That's what they call a redemption moment in sports right there. Had one go underneath his glove earlier in the inning, but took care of business there when it mattered on a big shot to him, able to take it out for out number 3. That'll do it here in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the top of the 6th right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Are you looking for a bank that's a proven leader and a true partner in our community? Town & Country Bank recently earned a prestigious 5-star rating from Newsweek, securing a spot among America's best regional banks in 2025. But we're more than just an award-winning bank. We have a proud history of providing exceptional service and a deep commitment to our community. We're proud to support Mountain Grove athletics and all of our local students. Come visit us at our Mountain Grove location to experience the difference for yourself and see how we can help you with any of your banking needs.
Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther baseball right here on Big Country 99. Panthers up 4-0 here, top of the 6th. Sawyer Kidd in to bat. He'll take strike one. Sorry about the technical difficulties, folks. As pitch on the way, that's strike two. He'll take a big rip at that one. Goes in the hole 0-2 to his Kidd.
Sawyer doesn't like to waste time. He just goes after it.
Pitch from Thornton on the way. He'll pop this one up. It looks to be out of play. So just a long strike there for Sawyer Kidd. He'll make his way back to the batter's box. 0-2 count, no outs here. Top of the 6th. Panthers with a 4-0 lead. Have gotten Thornton figured out here, able to get some hits going.
His patented tap to the helmet.
Ooh, that was high and tight there for a ball. One ball and 2 strikes now the count to Sawyer Kidd. Where's the number 30? Bats right-handed.
Hits himself in the head.
Yep, pitch on the way from Thornton. He'll foul that one off to keep himself alive. Nice day out here. Man, it really turned out beautiful, didn't it? Pitch on the way from Thornton. Count now 2-2. Gonna wait for him to show the call before.
Yeah. I know Brush was doing that last game, and I remember you telling me, he's like, wait till, ooh, nice hit.
Yep, he'll picked off at second there for out number 1 here. Was Kidd. Just a little golf swing with a tap to second. Second baseman able to corral it there for out number 1.
Taylor Gardner steps up.
Brings up Taylor Gardner, the pitcher, who's had a heck of a game in this one. He's got 4 strikeouts, that is. Pitch on the way to him. He'll hit that one to short. The shortstop boots it, and Taylor runs it out.
Got a little bobble there at short.
You gotta love it when the pitcher can make a play to get on.
Briar Parsons steps up.
I'm calling you.
Ready for another RBI.
Hey, there's nothing going right now. Turn me off.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Right here in the heart of Mountain Grove, Family Pharmacy is proud to be your hometown pharmacy, where friendly faces, trusted care, and personal service still matter. From prescriptions to health supplies and all your Panther Pride gear, we've got what your family needs. As a local family business, we're proud to support our schools, our teams, and our community.
Back to Mount Grove Panther Sports here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Sorry about that, folks. A little technical difficulties with the phone back at the studio. But, you know, we adapt and overcome. That's what we do. Back here to the top of the sixth inning for you. We're got one out, up 4-0. Pitching change has occurred here. 0. That's Holzapfel is going to take the mound for the Comets. He's getting his warm-up pitches in now. He'll get 2 more, and we'll be back underway as everybody makes their way back into their positions.
Say adapt and overcome. That sounds like some Marine Corps
Yep,
stuff.
improvise, adapt, and overcome. That's what we do.
Never leaves you, huh?
Well, you know, we can't just stop because something broke. We'll have to figure out a different way to do it. That's going to bring up our Parsons. our Parsons, yeah. He'll step in now to face Holzapfel, who's come in here in the bottom of the sixth. Pickoff move over to first, not in time, as the runner able to get back. 1 away here in the top of the sixth.
Let's go,
Holzapfel comes set. Pitch on the way to Breyer. Low and outside, runner goes. And the throw to second, not in time. He throws it into the outfield, so the runner advances. That's LaFranchise.
Oh, the franchise running for
Yeah,
Garner?
he's pinch running for Garner. Holzapfel checks the runner at second, comes set. Here's the pitch. Oh, that was a wicked curveball. Started inside and broke back across the plate. Count now 1-1 with 1 away to Parsons. Holzapfel comes set. Pitch on the way. Same pitch, right back at it. Count now 1-2. Went right back to that curveball.
Old Faithful.
Yeah, go with what works, right? Pitch on the way from Holzapfel. Did he get him? He did. I'll say Breyer went around on that one. He'll sit him down on strikes. So 2 outs here with a 4-0 lead in the top of the sixth for the Panthers.
Here comes the man.
Yep, that's going to bring up Skip Thompson. He's got a dinger in this one already. I don't think he'll see a pitch, though, to be honest. Holzapfel with the delivery. And I lied as Skip swings at that one for strike 1. He'll step back in now with an 0-1 count. Runner on second. Pitch on the way. Called strike 2. Count now 0-2 to Thompson. Holzapfel checks the runner at second. Pitch on the way. Ooh! Runner goes as that's a pass ball, and LaFranchise gets over to third. Man, that was close. One ball, 2 strikes, the count to Skip. Gets brushed off the plate there.
That's not a walk.
No, he didn't hit him.
Oh, it didn't hit him?
Mm-mm.
I thought for sure.
It was close. Holzapfel with the pitch. He'll foul that one off to stay alive here with the 1-2 count. Man, how's it get better than this, Tim? Got off work early, got to come watch some high school baseball.
It's good. I just don't know where the concession stand is.
They don't have one, I don't think.
I've seen some people walking around.
Pitch on the way from Holzapfel, and Skip swings at it for strike number 3, and that's going to do it for the Panther half of the 6th. We'll send it back to the studio, get a word from our Panther sponsors. When we come back, we'll have the bottom of the 6th inning for you. Panthers lead 4-0 on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
You need a great bank, yeah, there is no doubt that our service is the best. Come and check us out. Whether it's a loan or deposit account, let Stockman's be your bank that you were all about. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future.
Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Baseball. No, you didn't miss anything. Number 9, Mason Thornton, the pitcher, just helped himself out there with a home run shot to center right as we were coming back. First pitch he saw, blasted out there to center field. I hope nobody's in that car that was sitting there. Wind, is the wind going out?
He said it went into the softball.
Oh, it went into the softball field, yeah. Was a nice blast there. 4-1 now, the score here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Who do we got? I can't see the number. 0. Uh-oh. That's Holzapfel. So pitch on the way to him. He'll swing at the first thing he sees, pops it up, and it's going to drop. Outfielders couldn't get to it. And the throw back in, picked up, and given back to the pitcher.
And the Comets are coming alive.
Kane and Clary stepping in. Yeah, they're the right part of the order. As Clary steps in. He'll come set on the hill. Here's the pitch, and that'll be outside for a ball. 1-0 now the count to Clary. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning already, Tim. Pitch on the way, and he'll wave at that one for strike 1.
It's crazy how fast this game is.
I'm telling you, Thornton worked so fast out there on the mound. He was just like almost quick pitching everybody. Pitch on the way. It gets past the catcher, and Meyer will run it down, but not before.
Runner gets to second.
Yep, Holzapfel gets to second. I was looking for his name. Speedy. El Fuego. The Fire.
The Fire.
Mm-hmm. Pitcher comes set on the mound. Here's the pitch. He'll say it's low for a ball. Parsons has had pretty good control. I'm sorry, not Parsons. That's Garner's had pretty good control in this one. Pitch on the way. That swung on and popped up and out of play. Brings the count full for Taylor Garner. From the ooh from the crowd, that hit something good or bad, however you want to look at it.
Yeah, it could be the van. I don't know.
Wouldn't be the worst thing that's happened to it today, huh? Pitch on the way. He'll swing that or hit that one foul down the left field line. Count stays full. See, like that.
They're talking about hit somebody's truck. 3-2, full count.
Here we go as Garner will step back up now.
Runner on second. Itching to get home.
Pitch on the way from Taylor. Floats it in there for a ball. Puts the runner on. So runner's on first and second now, and that's going to draw the attention of Coach Richardson as he's going to come out, and I would say we're going to have a pitching change here in the sixth. We'll go, yep, he took the ball. So we'll send it back to the studio, get a word from our Panther sponsors. When we come back, we'll have the rest of the bottom of the sixth inning for you right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Right here in the heart of Mountain Grove, Family Pharmacy is proud to be your hometown pharmacy, where friendly faces, trusted care, and personal service still matter. From prescriptions to health supplies and all your Panther Pride gear, we've got what your family needs. As a local family business, we're proud to support our schools, our teams, and our community.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Trace Harker will come out to pitch for the Panthers now. Finishing his warm-up pitches there. Who do we got up? That's number 8 coming up to bat in Caden Willard for the Comets. 4-1 score here. A runner on first and second for the Comets.
So far, if you didn't see it, Comets scoring 1.
Yep, Thornton got his back there, back in the second.
Oh, Dust Bowl kicking up here.
Yeah, back in the second. Thompson launched one out there to center. It's part of the scoring jag there for the Panthers in the second that brought him up to 4. Thornton in the last half inning said, hey, I got one too. And that's the one for the Comets. As we get set to go here, Harker on the mound. He'll check the runner at second. Pitch on the way and to duck out of the way of it. That was some heat too. Oh, called a strike.
He called that a strike?
He did.
All right.
1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll take it. Or I'm sorry, 1 ball, no strikes. Switch that. 0-1. I know what I'm talking about, I promise. Pitch on the way from Harker. Almost gets away. Yeah, almost gets away from the catcher there. Count goes 1-1. Harker will come set on the mound. Pitch on the way, and that one outside for a ball. Count now 2-1. It's 4-1 Panthers here in the bottom of the 6th. And Meyer's going to take. Yep, I can see. Myers.
So you're too old,
yeah.
man. With glasses, maybe you could see this.
Yep, Meyer ran out there to the pitcher's mound and had a little talk with Trace, then came back. Harker with the delivery. That got him settled down, didn't it? Count 2-2 now after a laser to home. Parker will check on the runner at second. Kicks, deals, and that's going to be hit hard to short. Golden gets it, but he bobbled it, and there was no time for a play. That was a hard hit ball. Rolled right up into his glove. He lost it in the glove, and that loads up the bases for the Comets.
No outs.
With no outs, that's right. And that's going to bring up Barton, number 3, the DH.
Stop right now if the wind don't want it.
Parker with the pitch, called strike 1. No outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Comets threatening. Parker with the pitch. It's popped up, and it's out of play. So the count goes 0-2 to Barton, the DH for the Comets, with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Parker comes set. Here's the pitch, and that's too high. Ball 1. Parker will get his sign now and come set. Here's the pitch. Said it was too high for a ball. Count now 2-2. Parker brings it home. Swung on and fouled off. Count stays 2-2. Two count with no outs here. Parker will get his sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on for strike 3. He'll set the first one down, or second one down, that is. One out here. That's going to bring up number 1 and Ruddy. Ruddy had a base hit the last time he was up. Parker with the bases loaded. Brings the pitch home. Ooh, that was snap throw to first. Did he get him? No, they'll say he's safe. Even the outfield official is slow on the call. Uh-oh. Coach doesn't like it. He's going to bring the official out to have a conversation. As he does that, we'll send it back to the studio and get a word from our Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther baseball. As Coach Richardson went out to appeal the call over at first, looked like they had the runner tagged out on a snap throw from home. But the official says no. Pitch on the way from Harker. Goes 2-0 to Ruddy. Trace will get his sign, comes set on the rubber. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that was nasty. 2 balls, 1 strike now. The count to Ruddy. Ruddy was like, oh, I don't want to swing at that.
But he did.
Parker with the pitch. And got him swinging at that one as well for strike 2. Count 2-2 now with 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th for the Comets. 4-1 score, Panthers up. Pitch on the way. He swings at that one just to keep himself alive. And it goes out of play. Count stays 2-2 for Ruddy. He'll step back in. Harker will get his sign. Here's the delivery. And that's going to be hit back up the middle. High fly ball to center. Underneath it is the center fielder. The throw coming back. 1 run will score for the Comets, making it 4-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Now with 2 outs. You'll have number 2 stepping in. And Kendrick Seacrest bats in the 8 hole for the Comets. Runners on first and second for the Comets with 2 outs here. Harker will check the runner at second. Pitch on the way. That's going to be hit back up the middle. Second baseman will take it to second for out number 3. And that'll do it for the Comets and stop the bleeding there. As the Panthers lead 4-2, we're going to go to the top of the 7th right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Are you looking for a bank that's a proven leader and a true partner in our community? Town & Country Bank recently earned a prestigious 5-star rating from Newsweek, securing a spot among America's best regional banks in 2025. But we're more than just an award-winning bank. We have a proud history of providing exceptional service and a deep commitment to our community. We're proud to support Mountain Grove athletics and all of our local students. Come visit us at our Mountain Grove location to experience the difference for yourself and see how we can help you with any of your banking needs.
Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Sports here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. It's Panther baseball this evening. Panthers up 4-2 here as we go to the top of the 7th inning. You said Watson's coming up to bat?
Luke Watson, yes, sir.
Yeah, bats in the 9 hole. So bottom of the lineup for the third baseman just fell down. That was unexpected. Is he getting back up?
Yeah, I think he's just embarrassed.
I would be too. Tripped over a pebble. So, Holes Apple will come back out here for the 7th. As he's getting his last warm-up pitches in here.
A little scary 6 there. Look what we got out of it.
Yeah, a little bit. It was getting a little bit worrisome there. Was wondering whether or not we were going to get out of it unscathed. We did not, but not too bad. 4-2 the score here in the top of the 7th. And you're sitting right in front of me. Yeah, actually. Thank you.
Sorry.
Pitch on the way from Holes Apple. And misses for ball 1.
Moose with the tact.
Pitch on the way. I mean, never mind. I'm not messing with that. 1-1 count here as Tim's trying to get me in trouble with a 4-2 score here in the top of the 7th for the Panthers. Watson up to bat. Got a 1-1 count going. Comes set here. Here's the pitch. Swung at, fouled off. That'll be strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Watson. No outs here. Pitch on the way.
Hey.
Say it's outside for a ball. So count goes 2-2 here to Watson. Here's the pitch. Ooh. And that'll be hit batsman. That's going to send him down to first. And we're back to the top of the lineup in Kane Meyer with the runner on, no outs. 4-2 your score here. Panthers lead this one. Had a 4-0 lead until the 5th, and then a home run from Thornton. And a fly ball in the 6th. Pitch out, or pickoff move, that is. as Watson able to get back in time. Scored another run there in the 6th to make it 4-2. Pitch on the way, shows bunt, lays one down. It's a good one. Is he going to beat it out? Yeah, they lose the ball at the mound. I don't know really what happened between the catcher and pitcher there, but they lost the ball between them. And on a bunt, Meyer advances the runner to second. What?
The Panther section is all roared up.
Oh, yeah.
They're loving
That's
it.
always. That's always. Rollins, the second baseman, they'll step in now. The lefty with runners on first and second. Holzapple. We'll check the runner. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt. Pulls it back. Called a strike. Rollins will step back in. Holzapple comes set. He'll check the runner at second. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt. Lays it down. Goes down the third baseline and foul. So count goes 0-2 now to Rollins. Takes a minute for everybody to get back to their bases. They were all discombobulated. Anyway, Rollins steps back in. Holzapple with the pitch. Oh, rung him up on an inside fastball. So that'll do it for Watson. I'm sorry, that's Rollins. That's going to bring up Eli Golden. Coach Richardson going to catch him before he gets to the batter's box. Give him a little coaching up over there. We're 4-2 in the top of the 7th. Here comes Eli. Well, here Eli was Kevin Deet's favorite player. Here's a pitch on the way from Holzapple. He hits that one hard down the third baseline. Third baseman comes up with it, and he'll take the out at third. So 2 away here. Now runners on first and second, and that's going to bring up Harker. Harker into pitch now for the Panthers. Will take his cuts against Holzapple. Pitch on the way. That's going to be outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to count to Trace. Harker waits on the pitch. Holzapple comes set. Pickoff move to second. Not in time. Now the wind blowing across the plate. Everybody having to shield their face. And we'll try it again.
I thought it rained a little bit out here.
I know, right? It's awful dry and dusty. Pitch on the way. That'll get almost away from the catcher. It's down in the dirt for a ball. 2-0 count to Harker. With 2 outs here. Top of the 7th. Panthers up 4-2. Holzapple checks on the runner. Makes the move towards home. Called a strike. On the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike now. The count to Harker. Holzapple comes set. Here's the pitch. Oh, pickoff move back to second. Won't be in time. Fooled me. I thought he was bringing it home. 2-1 count to Trace here. Holzapple comes set. Here's the pitch. Harker hits that one foul and will get out of play. Count will stay 2-2 here for Harker. And Meyer will have to make the long 90-foot trip back to second.
He don't mind. He's young.
That's right. Here's the pitch from Holzapple, and that'll be swung at for strike 3 and tagged out there for out number 3. That'll do it for the top of the 7th. We'll send it back to the studio to get a word from our Panther sponsors. When we come back, we'll have the bottom of the 7th. Panthers up 4-2 in this one on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Game night, every play matters, and at home, every detail matters too. For years, Hawkins Home and Lawn has been helping families in Mountain Grove build a home they can be proud of, just like we're proud to support our Panthers. From furniture and appliances to keeping your lawn in top shape with quality equipment, we've got you covered. And if your equipment is on the injury list, our repair shop is here to keep everything running smoothly. Hawkins Home and Lawn, located on North Main in Mountain Grove.
Jump on the field, trust it at home, Hawkins gets it done.
Go Panthers.
Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther Sports here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 4-2 your score here as we go to the bottom of the seventh. Harker on the mound for the Panthers. He's coming in relief here. Montgomery in the bottom of the lineup for the Comets. Last chance here to make something happen. Harker steps up. The official calls time in, and here we go. First pitch on the way. That'll be swung at. Harker will take it himself as it goes down the first baseline. Hands it off to the first baseman for out number one. Little dribbler out there to the mound. Harker able to take it to first and get the out. It's Clary, number 28, the shortstop, up now. Pitch on the way to him. Called strike one. Pitch on the way. That'll be outside for a ball.
It's going to be a long drive back.
Yeah, it is. It's an hour and 18 minutes. Pitch on the way. Try to get him chasing that sweeper there for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count to Clary. And there's not a good way to get home either. Here's the pitch. Ooh, over his head there. Count goes 3-1.
The umpire does not take his hands out of his pants at all.
Here's the pitch from Harker, and that's going to be hit to short. Golden comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time for out number 2. 1 away from finishing this one up here. Brings up Thornton. Thornton hit a rocket a couple of at-bats ago to put the Comets on the board. Harker comes set. Here's the pitch. I'll say ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes with 2 outs here. Bottom of the 7th. Panthers lead this one 4-2. Here's Harker with the pitch. That's going to be hit to third, and I can't see because there's people standing in front. I'm guessing that it got through to left field from the reaction of the crowd, though.
It did.
Yeah.
Single on that.
Give a single to Mason Thornton. And a runner on here with 2 away. And that's going to bring up Holzapple. The lefty will step in now to face Harker. Here's the pitch from Harker. And it gets away from Meyer. The runner goes to second. So now a runner on second with 2 outs here. Making Cousin Justin nervous back there in the studio. Harker will step up now. He comes set from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And it gets away from Meyer again. Thornton makes his way to third. And he's going to take time to run out and talk with Harker. 4-2 Panthers here, bottom of the 7th. 2 balls, no strikes to count to Holzapfel, and a runner on third and Thornton. Harker will come set now. Brings the pitch home. That's going to be popped up, and shortstop calling for it. And he'll take it for out number 3, and that's it. Panthers get the W. 4-2. Harker comes in relief and gets the save. We'll send it back to the studio. When we come back, we'll have your post-game report brought to you by our friends at the Grove Family Restaurant. Keep it right here. It's your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.